Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry about the lighting. I had to, if you see my shadows, I'm sorry. I might refilm this, I'm not sure. But it was just completely sunny and brown out, and now it's getting ready to storm like a mother frigger. So I had to turn some lighting on, so gotta work with you guys, because I don't really use actual lights, so I just use natural lighting, so if I don't have natural light, I don't film. But I do need to invest in some lights, especially for when it's times like this and I need to film. But I may or may not refilm it, I'm not sure, but I'm sorry if the shadow's irritating. If it is, I'm just probably gonna refilm it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But today is a requested video. This is my tattoos and piercings videos. I just have one tattoo for now, but I had a lot of tattoos. I meant piercings. So I'll just go in order from when I first got everything. And then I'll rate the pain I've had with everything, and then I'll also tell you future tattoos and piercings, yada yada. So what I have, what I've had, the pain, what I'm gonna get, etc. So the first one I ever got was, of course, my first hole piercings right here. Yeah, I got those when I was very young, so about, I want to say I was 8 years old or something. I was very young. But then I didn't want them, so I let them grow up. And then I decided I want them again, so I think it was maybe less than a year or a year later, I decided I wanted them, and I got them done and I kept them. So, I really don't remember the pain, which I'm going to say that it wasn't very painful at all, but probably for a little kid it was, but I really don't remember it since it was so long ago. And then, let's see, my second piercing, you'd think that I'd get my second hole or something. No, I got I want to say this is called my helix. It's this top cartilage piercing right here, just a regular piercing. I want to say it's called the helix. But I was in 6th grade, so I want to say that I was about 12 years old. I just remember it was 6th grade. And then all the kids were just like, that's not real. I'm like, hi, yes, I can put it in and out of my ear. Yes, it's real. Because, 6th graders don't typically get that for their piercings. But I did. And I want to say that it was basically like these down here. It was just like that stinging type of pain. So it's not really the pain, but it was just like the stinging type of thing that lasts a little bit. And then my next one, I want to say it was 7th, 8th grade. So it could have been the summer going into 8th grade or 8th grade sometime. I got my belly button pierced. I do not have it anymore. I got it done the first time. I did take care of them each time too. But I got it done, and then didn't even really realize that this is what it was, but I was allergic to it. Didn't even realize it till I got it done the final time, but I was allergic to it. So whenever it started, I guess, eroding my skin and eating it up, and then so the little part that goes over the belly, so how the ring's through it, the little piece of skin that's over top of it, got thinner and thinner and thinner, and then finally broke in half. So that happened. After that finally healed up, I got it done again, and the same thing happened again. I was thinking, it was me not taking care of it well and stuff like that, but it wasn't. It was just me being allergic to the metal and not realizing it. So I got it done the second time. Same thing happened again, and I was like, okay, one final time. What was going through my mind, I don't freaking know. But so I got it done the third time. Then after that, I realized I was allergic to it, didn't want it anymore, and then it just didn't happen again after that. So I never got it done, and so I have a ugly scar, and it makes my belly button look really ugly. So, and then it got to my freshman year of high school, so I was 14 years old. I can't remember what one happened first, but I want to say that it was my industrial bar. So just this right here. Plain bar across. I want to say that this is the one that hurt of everything. It wasn't as bad right here. It wasn't. The only reason it hurt so bad is because of how thick it is. But this one right here, it hurt a little bit. But once it got up here, it really hurt because it's on that thicker part of the cartilage. Up here is what hurt. It just hurt for me. It hurt worse than my tattoos and everything. But that's just me because I'm probably a wimp. But once it got up there, I was getting lightheaded. I was getting sick with it. So I did get nauseous, but I didn't throw up or anything, but I did get nauseous. And I was getting lightheaded and everything. So up there, it really hurt. And my belly button, I didn't say it didn't really hurt at all. Each time it's just that clamp where it's going down on you. And it kind of hurt going through, but it wasn't like a hurt. It was just like a stinging thing. Not like this kind of sting. It was like a little bit more. But the clamp is what hurt the most, just because where it's grabbing your skin and pulling it. That's what hurt more than anything. And it just go. But it hurt a little, like a tiny bit, but it was more stinging pain than it was anything. But this one up here, this part right here, it did hurt, like down here a little bit, but up here is where it really hurt. And then this is where I don't remember if I got my industrial first or this, but then I did myself. I want to say that you can still see the scar, like the indent of it a little bit. I pierced my lip myself. Not smart at all. Do not recommend it, because then you can paralyze yourself right here. So if you're going to get your lip done, go get it professionally done. Luckily I didn't hit any nerves or anything, and so it was okay. But without makeup on, if I move my lip a certain way, you can actually see the indent. So I did get it right here on my left side. That did hurt. I mean, especially because I did it myself. I don't know how it would have felt if I didn't, but it did hurt just because I kept easing it, and it did hurt. And I had a lip, like the ring. That's what I had it pierced with. I had the little stud first, but then I put in the big ring. And then that lasted probably about a week, and that was it. I was like, no more. So I had that done. I mean, it did hurt a little bit. And then I can't remember at all. I thought I got my second hole done, when I got my other ones done, but I want to say that it was my junior or senior year when I got my second holes done. I want to say probably junior, but then again, I want to say my senior year. So I really don't know. It was sometime in the end of my high school. I got my second holes done. And then, it was my freshman year of college. It was probably just a couple months into it, and I was just like, okay, I really have been wanting my third holes done for a while. So then I went and got my third holes done, and at the same time I told the lady I wanted to get my fourth hole on one side, because at the time I really just wanted to keep going up, because where I have my helix up here, I just wanted to keep going up here with it all the way, but I was like, no, just stop, because I'm not going to want it after a while, and it's going to be too much to take care of, and too many earrings to want to even try to keep wearing. So when she did my third, I was like, can you just do my fourth one on this side? So she did it over here. I want to say that this up here, the fourth one, it stung a little bit. Like, it was like a worse thing than the rest of them. But it wasn't that bad at all. It was just where it was getting up higher. But I got my third ones done. And then that same, just right after she pierced that, I was like, can you just do the fourth one on this side? And it stung just a little bit more. Not really bad, but just a little bit more. And then I want to say that's all for my... I know at some point I wanted to get my nose pierced, but then I just quickly went away with that, because I was like, after that lip, I never wanted to get another thing on my face. So I don't have any more piercings. If I was going to get more piercings, it'd probably, just be continued up here, or some little itty bitty cool one somewhere. I don't know. It'd probably just be some small ear piercing if I was to get another piercing. But then my tattoos, I only have one for now. I got it my junior year of high school. It's on my back. I don't know if you can. I tried to wear a shirt that I know you'd be able to see it. Oh, this is in frame. And I'll also post a picture right here so you can see it up close. It just says, dream, faith, love, family, believe, and strength. You just couldn't see that at all. I'll post the picture right here so you can actually see it up. And that was a home tattoo. Someone that that was really good with them, but it was a home tattoo, probably not my smartest idea ever. I do recommend going and getting it professionally done, because you never know. but I got that home, and it wasn't really, and it was on my bone back here too, at my shoulder blade, and it didn't really hurt that bad. I mean, it was just like some stinging in places, because especially with like these little dots that she did right between each word where she had to drill them in, and there was like 2 of them was on my bone. So it was like when she got more closer to my bone, that's when it stung a little bit more, but it never actually hurt at all. It was just some stinging pain, but personally it didn't hurt at all. I don't know why, but it was right on my bone, so it should have, but it didn't. I was thinking it was going to hurt worse. Like, I'm a person that absolutely hates needles, but when it comes to tattoos, it's okay. It's not, I guess it's just not the same, in my opinion, because they're just not sticking it right up in you. But, it didn't hurt that bad, honestly. Now, if it was somewhere like probably my ankle, where the bone really sticks out, or like right here, I'd say, or on my ribs, I'd say it's going to really, really hurt. But that one didn't hurt as bad as I thought it was going to. It just didn't hurt at all. For future tattoos, I'm planning on getting more. I don't know how many more. I do know that I want a half sleeve on my left side. I've always wanted it on my left side just because where I had my tattoo back here on my left side, I wanted to continue with it more. So I want to get a half sleeve. I've actually had one completely drawn out that I wanted, but then I decided I didn't want that anymore. I didn't want it on me for the rest of my life. So then I found one online that I really, really fell in love with. There's just like 4 or 5 pieces within it. I wanted to change for my own, because they had like different animals and skulls and stuff that I didn't want. So I wanted to change it up. So if I find the picture, I mean, I'll find it, but once I go through on my phone, I'll put it, and I'll put it like right here. And I'll tell you like the stuff that I want to take out and what I'd put in, but that way you'd get an overall picture of what I saw. So it's basically someone else's design, but I'm changing it to my own, kind of. It's just, I love the way that it laid out. I just didn't like some of the features that it had in it, like some of the statement pieces that were in it. So I'm going to change it completely, but I'll put that picture right here so you can see it. But I do plan on getting a half sleeve eventually. I was going to get it, like probably like somewhere from September, November last year. And then I decided to wait. And then I was going to get it again just a couple months ago. So probably like February or something. And then I decided again to just wait. So I'm kind of about 90% if I want to get that tattoo. Like 90% of me is just like, yes, get in it. The other 10% is just like, that's a big tattoo, but I want it so bad. And if I was to get any other ones, it'd probably just be like quotes or something, because I know there is a Bible verse that I want to get, but I kind of want to incorporate it into my tattoo. So if I do get something else, it'd probably be like right here or something small. Like, that's the only other big piece that I want, but everything else I'd want is small. But yeah, if I do get that tattoo, if I get any more tattoos or anything like that, I will do an updated tattoos and piercings, of course. But that's all that I've had. I know right now it's probably really boring because I just have these piercings and that one tattoo, but it was requested, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it. But if there's any other video ideas that you would like from, if there's any other video deals that you have that you'd like for me to do, just let me know down below. And if there's any other tag related videos or questions or Q&As that you'd like for me to do, then let me know. I'll be more than happy to do them for you. But don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below and subscribe. Main thing of all, just subscribe. I'll have all my social media links down below as well. But they are the same as my channel, just Blonde Beauty 07. But I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.